Divine greetings to all of my friends and family. Welcome to Divine Alignment. My name is Eternity Bindivana. You know, part of my soul name is Bindivana, and it quite literally means a liberated butterfly. And after last night, that has been magnified. It's exactly how I'm feeling. It's exactly who I'm becoming. And last night I was so blessed and so fortunate to have sat in with these lovely divine sisters and experience a cacao ceremony for the very first time. I was just immensely engulfed in like love and intense emotion. I knew that I was going to be releasing so much, and it was my first ever cacao ceremony. I had heard about it so many times, and it was like finally time that it just was welcomed into my life. It was finally time that I took the leap of faith. So yeah, I want to just share a little bit about my experience. So I wanted to share my experience with you guys because it has seriously touched my heart and my soul, and I really just want to express, you know, what all happened and what the visuals I saw was, and how really I advocate and encourage more people experience this beautiful plant medicine, the cacao bean. The one that I tried last night was harvested from Honduras, and it was just so rich and just so sweet and so warm and so heavenly. And I had just mixed it in with boiling water, added a little bit of honey, and it was just like new earth nectar. I mean, it was just so delicious. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right into my experience. I took notes. I might be a little bit bouncing all over the place, but I just want to share what the heck happened and just how I'm feeling afterwards, which is like pretty incredible. So, like I said, I was so blessed to have sat in the ceremony, and my lovely soul sister, who I'm also in the Wealth Legacy Freedom family with, invited me into the sacred circle, the sacred sisterhood, with other divine beings who really just needed a healing, needed a breakthrough. And for me personally, I knew that there was a lot of things that needed to be released within my heart and released within my mind. I've just been having, you know, just like a lot of confusion, like, you know, what's my next step? Where am I going next? And where am I being divinely guided to? And last night and today, all I could think about was just surrendering to the flow, surrendering to the sweetness and to the pure bliss of the universe and Mother Earth Gaia. And it's like, you know, me personally, I have the tendency to want to control the outcome, want to have control and perfect everything. Even if I know, it's like I know that perfection, you know, technically doesn't exist, but there's still this innate part of me that feels like I have to keep on striving until it's perfect. And I think sometimes it holds me back from putting myself out there and sharing my message, because I'm like, it's not perfect yet, it's not rehearsed yet. But I'm just like, fuck that. Like, not, you know, sometimes it's not gonna be rehearsed. Sometimes it just comes off the whim. Sometimes it just comes from the heart, comes from that intuitive place, comes from that spark, that zest, that God source spark, and you just gotta feel it and love it. So let's get into it. So I ended up making the cacao, and as I was sitting on the couch, I had my phone right in front of me. It was a Zoom meeting, and I got to see everyone, and at the end we got to introduce ourselves. But I really just want to share, you know, it was time. We were guided through this beautiful forest, and I just love having my hands on my heart right now. Like, I can just feel the warmth and the heat and the love that's radiating from my hands. And just talking about this experience just really, I mean, this is almost like the state that I was in like all of last night, was just like holding on to myself, you know, being right here, just clenching and really just feeling all of me. You know, I was like playing with my hair, and I was like rubbing all over my body, and rubbing my breast, and just really allowing myself to hold myself the way that I've needed, that, you know, that inner child that was beckoning to be held and loved, and, you know, just told I love you and you're safe and you're protected and everything is okay. You're okay. Everything is okay. And that was like definitely the main theme of the cacao ceremony. And so I end up drinking it, and I gulp it down pretty fast. Like, I like drink it up really fast, and I'm sitting there, and there's this beautiful beat playing, and I just remember one of the songs distinctively saying like, my lips, my eyes, my hips, my thighs, and I was just like, oh shit, like this is nice. Like, it just felt so groovy. Very sensual. It was a very, very beautiful sensual experience. And for me, being a Tantra life path, and just being a divine intuitive, I just instantly felt like I needed to release this like primal sexual kundalini energy. And I definitely felt a lot like going on in my chakras. Cacao is a intensifying heart opener, not really in a psychedelic way, but you still feel like, I even wrote this down, like this like hypnotic feeling in your body and your mind and your heart, and your energy centers. And it was just like beautiful, like seeing all my like curly little twinges, my little curly cues. But yeah, so oh my goodness, back to the experience. And I like close my eyes because it really does help take me back. So I was there, and I'm gonna share this. It was super deep, it was super powerful and super enriching. I was guided into the forest, and I was met at the temple by my higher self. And she let me in, and I instantly was greeted by my 3 great grandmothers. They were great ancient grandmothers, but it was so beautiful because it was also me. I felt me radiating through everyone. I felt this interconnection, this interwoven connection of how all of us were the same being. And it was 3 divine, beautiful goddess women, and they each took their turn bathing me. One put me in the bath and was rubbing my body and scrubbing my body with this pure water, and the other one was like pulling back my hair, and I was like this, kind of like I remember just like being pulled like this, while she was like grabbing onto my hair over and over, just continuing to pull me back and just stripping away everything from my hair and from my crown and from my third eye as well. Just a lot going on with the with my hair and the roots of my hair and my scalp, and it just felt so good. Like I said, I engulfed the drink. It was so delicious, so warm. I, just felt it really coursing through me, and I just held the cup and drank this like sacred nectar, this sacred chocolate. And like, I freaking love chocolate. I've always loved chocolate. I have always loved sweets, and I knew that there was a deeper connection with the chocolate. And like, I have my own sacred medicine business and like sacred elixir business called Om Botanica. It's an apothecary, and I actually made an elixir. It's an aphrodisiac elixir that has chocolate in it. It is the chocolate extract, the cacao, and it is very potent, to say the least. So if you've been trying to like really become balanced, open up that Shakti energy, open up your Kundalini energy, and really just bring back the charisma, bring back the spark, bring back the confidence, the sensuality, your stamina, like really bring back your primal sensual energy, then hit your girl up for the magical aphrodisiac oil. It's pretty powerful. And I also want to mention that you can actually find that on my website, mysacredmuse.com. So feel free to check that out if you like, and you can see my other offerings. That felt good to say. So I'm going back now because I want to talk about the third goddess. So after my bath, after my hair being washed, I was then laid down on this stone medicine bed. And the third woman blew smoke all along my body, almost like a sage cleansing, just took smoke and was blowing it. And I ended up hearing rape. For anybody who knows, that's just a tobacco blend. Actually, it's more than that. It's like sacred herbs that are all conglomerated into one that just make this super potent healing medicine that is really good for like divine awakenings and epiphanies. And so I ended up this is funny. So she was blowing the smoke all over my body, and then at one point she opened my legs and blew the smoke into my vagina, and I felt it coursing through my whole entire being. Oh my gosh, it was very cleansing, and it reminded me of my yoni steam that I tried for the first time about a month ago, I think, and that was really beautiful. That was a lovely experience. So that is something I also highly recommend, is a yoni cleanse, yoni steaming cleanse for all of my goddesses out there who want to freshen up their vagina and who also want to experience these beautiful herbs that just help to purify and help to cleanse you. I mean, this cacao experience just opened me up so much. I just feel like a goddess. I just feel so confident and so radiant and so full of joy and so full of love and so full of gratitude. And it's something that I would love to drink every single day. You know, if you have like your alkalized water, your antioxidant rich water, along with the cacao, and there's so much more you can add. Oh my gosh, you can add your mushroom powder, you can add any other elixir, any other, what's that word, the tincture. I mean, you can just make this beautiful herbal concoction that is so natural, so organic, and so healing that it's like you would never need to go to the freaking doctor. I mean, it's just so potent. But back to the story. I'm just continuing to loop around. I'm just continuing to spiral. But alas, after I was stripped down of everything, clothing, energy, everything, just fully cleansed, I was then guided to put on this like translucent rainbow silk robe. And the robe was like sort of kind of draping off me. It was very loose, very flowy, very sexy, and Divine Mother Soul put a crown on my head as a jeweled crown that just was totally bejeweled out, and it was golden, and it was just so powerful crown. And we walked up to the temple, to the top of the mountain, and we overlooked the forest together. And she said, "This is your home. Love the forest, feel the forest, feel the love of the community, feel the love of the animals and the water and the sacred rivers that are down there waiting for you to experience." waiting for you to go down there and immerse yourself into it, into her, into him, into them, and into myself. I mean, it just so synergistic, so beautiful, so connecting. I'm so eternally grateful. You know, I truly feel like that experience for me showed me that there's so many things that I'm continuing to work through that, you know, I'm just letting out. I'm finally like airing out, you know, learning how to step confidently in my power without feeling scared, without feeling like someone's gonna judge me or like it even matters if I get judged, you know, who cares? And I just feel so much more love for myself, love for my mother, love for my family, love for you all, love for the collective, and it's definitely opened up my field to attract more love from those who are resonating at the same frequency as me. And that also just brings me so much love and gratitude and just profound wisdom of how beautiful life can be when you open up and surrender to the sweetness and say yes. Just say yes. So I'm gonna see if I have anything else to share. Like I said, I did take some notes. You know, it was very healing. You know, I definitely feel like I let this health and wealth mindset just flow through my entire being. I put a little red stone right here to represent my heart chakra. It's a little heart jewel. You know, I'm also, you know, being guided to sing more, so I definitely feel like this channel will be integrated with not only my singing, but I do want to journey into other ceremonies that have group singing and start to perform and start to share my voice and collectively join in this beautiful band, this beautiful symphony of, you know, divine souls that are sharing their frequency, that are sharing their soul song. You know, I think I also realized it's like I know I have so many callings. I know I have so much in me that is just constantly desiring to be birthed every single day. And you know, last night was a huge confirmation that like I truly am of service. Like my service is needed. Like it's okay to feel so worthy. I deserve to feel worthy. I deserve to feel confident. I deserve to feel powerful. I deserve to feel rich. I deserve to feel wealthy. And not only feel those things, but be those things, embody those things, teach those things to other people, and really just raise the consciousness of the entire world. And it's a beautiful big mission, and I can't do it alone, which is why I'm broadcasting right here, right now, and will continue to broadcast so I can really call in more of my soul tribe and meet you and connect with you and flow with you and dance to the rhythm of life with you. And I want to see really quick if I can remember this. I wrote a quote a while ago, and it says, "May you always shine illuminantly bright as you gracefully dance to the rhythm of life." May you always shine your illuminating light as you gracefully dance to the rhythm of life. There it is. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. I just wanted to hop on and share that really quick. you know, thank you so much to everyone who tunes in and follows me on this journey. I hope to connect with you. I hope to hear your experiences in the comments if you've ever had cacao, if you've ever experienced the cacao ceremony, and what it was like for you. I feel a tear kind of coming on now. Like, it was just so emotional. It was so healing. It was so important for my healing and for my growth and for my evolution. And I, you know, can't wait to be hosting my own ceremonies, because that's the overall goal here. So to that, I say namaste. Thank you so much for being here on Divine Alignment. Once again, my name is Eternity Vindivana, the liberated butterfly and the freedom soul, freedom wealth activator. So I love you guys, and I'll be talking to you soon. Ciao.